What's the name of the horse?
That's Ike.
Ike.
Yeah. The other is he's 17. He's 17-year-old gelding, and he was on the musical ride up until 2 years ago, where he's now semi-retired. He's a class horse, and he teaches us all the ropes.
A class horse? What do you mean? Oh, he has class.
Yeah.
That's not a specific.
Actually, it's just a horse that was once on the musical ride that has been retired from it. So now he basically will ride him. All the members in training will ride him to learn to ride.
So he knows all the steps, basically.
Yeah. It was funny because there's, been people that think that basically we're just sitting on the horse and the horses know all the steps and they just kind of take us around, but that is absolutely not true. I wish it was that easy. But they all have their own personalities and their minds of their own. But he's good. He's nice and he's solid. He likes the crowds and
beautiful animal.
Oh yeah, he's gorgeous.
So how many horses are there with the musical ride?
We actually in our barn right now, we have a group of our remounts, which are horses that between 3 and 5 years old that we're training to be on the musical ride. And all the musical ride horses are, of course, in the East Coast touring. And we have about 35 of our class horses that are behind. So right now in the barn, there's probably about 60 horses.
And they're housed in the Sutherland facility?
Yes.
Is there one near Pakenham as well?
Yep. Pakenham is our detachment where we actually breed our horses. And I'm not quite sure exactly how many horses we have there now. Last time I was there, I guess we maybe had 50 or 60 horses there as well. Yeah.
It's quite a large group.
Yes, it is. Nice, and they're nice. They're all young horses. Our broodmares are there as well as the stallions.
So you've just started with the musical ride, is that correct?
That's correct. I came here to Ottawa in May, and we started the middle of May, and we've been in training at the stables here in Ottawa since then.
So how long does it take to get a constable up to speed as far as the musical ride is concerned?
In terms of the musical ride, right now they're on tour in Eastern Canada, and we go from May till November, and we'll meet up with the musical ride in November and start riding with them and kind of learning the tricks of the trade in November.
So when the musical ride isn't touring, what exactly do you do? Do you just go back to your normal, your regular job? Is that correct?
Actually, we'll be in. We still train every day. We ride the horses twice a day, and of course, we take care of them. Feed them, clean them. They want for nothing, these horses. Basically, we spend the rest of the year practicing, and because there's always new riders coming in, so that it takes the time to train with the newer riders just to learn all the steps with the horses.
So would this, would your tour with the horses, would that go for a period of years, or how does that work?
Actually, what's happened with, we were part of the newer group, and they've actually shortened our service in this unit, the musical ride, down to 3 years. It was 4 years. So we'll train for a year here in Ottawa, and then we'll spend 2 years touring with the musical ride.
With the tours, is that something that would take you around the world, or is it just North America kind of thing?
I'll keep my fingers crossed that it takes us around the world. But, there's always we do the Canadian tours and some American tours. And there's always the talk of us going international, but it's a pretty expensive venture to get us there. So I'll just keep my fingers crossed.
How long have you been with the RCMP?
I'm in my 7th year. Yeah.
So you obviously enjoy it.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love it. And especially I love horses. And just being here with the musical ride for me, is a dream come true.
Did you ever expect when you were a new recruit, and I guess you trained in Manitoba, is that correct?
In Regina, Saskatchewan, yeah.
So did you ever think that you would end up with a musical ride?
I was always on my list of things that I wanted to do. And I thought that eventually I'd get here, but I just didn't know when, because it's not something that comes easy to a lot of members.
So have you ever made an arrest on a horse?
No.
And do you expect to?
You know what? Never say never. I've learned never say never.
So you must really enjoy the attention that the people that come up to the horses here on Parliament Hill, and they must get a real thrill out of this.
Oh, we've met. Yesterday was my first day here at Parliament Hill. And just talking to the tourists from all over the world was just incredible. From Israel and Portugal and Spain and Mexico. It was something, and for them, they couldn't believe that we were here and that they actually met some real Mounties. It was nice. It was good.
So, Constable, how do you think you're going to top this in your career? I mean, what's next?
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I started thinking, we were talking about it last week, about where we were going to go after the ride, and I decided that I wouldn't think about it for another 2.5 years and just enjoy my time here and, take everything I can get from it.
Well, thank you very much for your time and enjoy.
You're welcome.
I think this one is